What's going on, guys? I'm the Collector, and today I am finally back with my entire Sith collection video. I don't know how many figures this is. I think it's around 10 to 12. We have a good amount of timeline covered here with like the Empire era, the Clone Wars era, stuff like that. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Oh, here we have 4 of our figures. We have 2 General Grievous, one from the Clone Wars actual TV show, and then one from the Episode 3, but technically it's still Clone Wars. We have Count Dooku from, I think, also Episode 3. And we have Darth Maul from the Clone Wars show, also from a Clone Wars set. So here are our 4 main Clone Wars figures. These are pretty actual prominent characters in the Clone Wars, especially Darth Maul in the later seasons, Count Dooku in the earlier seasons, and General Grievous throughout mainly the entire show, since he is the general of the entire Separatist army. But these are all major figures in the Clone Wars era, and this Darth Maul is very loved in the LEGO community because of his mechanical legs, and his printing is also phenomenal. The set, it was like a Darth Maul Mandalorian speeder thing, so he also got his Darksaber, but I do not have that with me. He's just overall a really nice figure. I love the facial printing. I love the torso printing. It also has arm printing, which when this figure was created was not very common to see. And then next is Count Dooku, pretty basic figure. I think this is the only iteration of this Count Dooku. We never got many Count Dookus in our Star Wars history, but I think there are 2 versions of this figure, actually, one from the Malevolence, and then I think this is a Clone Wars version. I don't know what set. Like I said, I bought this at a garage sale. And then these 2 General Grievouses are, one is from this one on the left, the tan one from the Clone Wars is from the General Grievous Starfighter, which is a set based on an actual Clone Wars episode or scene. And then this General Grievous on the right is from the wheel bike from the Episode 3 scene. And all 4 phenomenal figures. Next, we have our Darth Vader. So we have 3 different Darth Vaders here from 3 different eras. We have the original Darth Vader, I think is the one in the middle, if I'm correct. Oh, no, sorry, this is actually not the original Darth Vader. This is the original Darth Vader. He does have the gray head, and you can take a look at his head without tipping him over. He has this old gray head. I do have two iterations of this figure, actually. Same figure, but while I put 2 of the same figures in the same video, like they're literally the same figure from the same set. And then this one on the left, or in the middle, actually, is from the Star Destroyer. So this figure is a couple years old, and he does have this tan head, while this one has the gray head. And then this one on the far left is the first version of this dual-molded helmet. This is from the final duel set. And actually, we get 3 various versions of the helmets here. So, actually 2, technically. So these 2 Darth Vaders on the right here do have the same helmets. Maybe different quality, I don't know. But they're the same helmet, just this one single-molded helmet. And then this Darth Vader on the left is one of the fantastic helmets, which is the dual-molded helmet. So it is the top half of his helmet and the mask, and then the bottom half goes on his neck. Now, these 2 Darth Vaders, I think, have the exact same printing. And then this older one has no leg printing, but fairly similar printing. Slight differences, but pretty much they're all the same figure, printing-wise. But 3 very nice versions of the figure, and they all do have the scar in the back of their head, except for the first one. I'm pretty sure it's the first ever Darth Vader we see in LEGO Star Wars. So it doesn't have that scar, but these other 2 do. And I think every single figure from this version did have the scar on his head. And now for our last 3 figures, we have 2 Emperor Palpatines and a Kylo Ren. Now, these 2 Palpatines are the same figure, obviously. They're both Emperor Palpatine. It's not really need to be said. But they do have very different looks to them. They both have the same hood and cape, but printing-wise, a lot different. Now, they do both have the same accessories. They have the lightsaber and the electricity bolts. I chose each different one for them to show off more Palpatine's look, but they both come with lightsaber and 2 electricity bolts. Looking at the printing, actually, it's fairly different. This Palpatine on the left here has just the robe, and then no leg printing. This Palpatine on the right here has a robe, but it continues on to the leg printing, which is pretty nice. It goes along with the Darth Vader sort of look, where the costume continues onto their legs. They tend to do that kind of printing with high-end figures. And now to the Kylo Ren, one of the newest Sith figures we've ever seen. This is the newer Kylo Ren from the Rise of Skywalker era. I do have the other one, but, they're the same figure. I didn't really want to include them in the same set, and I lost it. So, this is the newer Kylo Ren, like I said, from the Rise of Skywalker wave, and his helmet. The difference between the old one and the new one is the helmet just has these red scars and, like, welding marks from it, because he did smash his helmet, and it had to be fixed. And that is the residue from the welding, but that's really the only difference from the old Kylo Ren from the new one. And his face printing is, nothing insane, but it's just an angry face with the scar, and then another, mildly irritated face with another scar. sort of like Anakin Skywalker, and his torso printing is like this chainmail sort of look. I know it's actually not, but that's what it looks like. He just has this very basic outfit. Kylo Ren's uniform isn't really anything that anyone cares about. He's one of the more underrated Sith. He's not really paid attention to that much. So here's our entire Sith collection, just to sort of wrap the video up and show you guys the rest of the Sith collection and just take an overview like we did in the intro. But again, we have 10 Sith figures here. We have 3 Darth Vaders, 2 Palpatines, 1 Darth Maul, 2 General Grievouses, 1 Kylo Ren, and 1 Count Dooku. So a pretty decent collection. I do collect a lot of the Imperial sets, as you know. A nice collection. Pretty diverse collection, if you ask me, compared to my other one, like the Jedi collection, where half of them were Luke. Pretty diverse collection. The figures we do have duplicates of are all different versions, so none of these figures are duplicates. I try to leave out duplicates of figures, like the Kylo Ren figures. But like these 2 Darth Vaders are very similar, but they do have different eras, or they're from different eras and they have different printings. Along with the General Grievous, is same figure, or same actual character, but different looks and from different eras. And so that's really what I tried to go for in this video. But I really hope you all enjoyed, and let me know what you think of this video down below. Leave some positive feedback, leave some negative feedback if I did something wrong in this video. Anything is fine. And if you guys also, a little announcement here. I uploaded my first ever Q&A, I think a couple days ago. So go ahead and take a look at that video. I'll link it down below right here. It'll be on the screen. And I'll also link it down in the description down below so you can go check it out. And please, 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 please leave a comment asking me a question so I can answer it in the next video. Any comment left will be a guaranteed answer on the Q&A because I don't get that many questions, so I don't have to filter them out. And yeah, so go ahead and leave a question and leave a like on the video. Tell me what you thought of the video down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.